Hey, FBI, open up. What does that mean? I'm under arrest? What did I do? Suspicion of slaying the Spire? The Spire needs to be slayed. It's a public menace. I'm doing everyone a favor, okay? Let's go. Act 1, Exordium. Greetings. We can obtain a random rare card. We can obtain 100 gold. We can take 18 damage so that we get to choose which rare card we get. Or we can exchange our starting relic for a random boss relic. Our boss this time will be Slime Boss. We can fight a maximum of 4 elites, which is quite a lot. The path would also not have any rest sites. We would have to go here. We can shop for there, so we could maybe make use of the 100 gold. Then, if that goes well, we can fight another one. If it goes quite poorly, we can rest. Then we have another elite. And then we could either take 3 question marks, have a final elite, or have a rest. This is the Spire Police. You mean the cultist police? Okay, so what other path options should we be thinking about? Well, if we go to this one, we have a campfire, an elite, campfire, spicy elite, and then another elite. And it's good to have the early campfire for sure. But I'm really liking the looks of taking the gold, going up to these question mark events, which can give you gold, and then going to this shop. It is true that we have another shop, which might be wasted, but I like the idea of allowing us to go for 4 elites, and this is the way that we could try for that. And if it goes bad, of course we can divert, you know, but it's worth a shot. Take the 100 gold. It is our friend the Jawworm, and he is hitting us for 12 on turn 1. Next turn we have at most 2 strikes. Is it even good to apply the bash here? Yeah. Depends what he's doing. If he is attacking us again, we might only want to strike once next turn. In which case we should just double strike now. But he could be buffing. And it doesn't cost us that much damage. Ow, 7 damage. Painful. Indeed, he is buffing. Which means this fight is going poorly because we drew our attacks and defends on the wrong turns. But it's okay. He has blocks, so no need to strike here. Take another 2 damage. Okay, here we should think a little bit. Because one option is defend, defend, strike. which means we take 2 damage, he goes to 18 and gains 5 block, going up to 23. If he's buffing, then we are probably fine. Are we fine? He's at 23. And he'll gain more up to 32. We have 2 turns to deal 32. Maybe that is a little bit questionable. Especially because, well, could draw Bash again next turn. Alternatively, if we Bash defend, he goes to... I mean, we take 5 more damage, like... Where's the 16, 21? Yeah, we probably have lethal next turn. Is that worth the cost of 5 life? What's the chance that we take 0 damage this fight, though? I mean, we've already taken 7 damage, at least. We've taken 9 already, actually. But, 5 more would add that up to 14. Gosh. Not the way you want 4-1 to be going. Okay, so if we Bash... It's almost guaranteed lethal. If we double defend, strike, and he is hitting us for 12 again, we might take 2 next turn, at least. Okay. I'm just gonna Bash. I'm kind of scared of this guy. Alrighty. There is our lethal. Power through. Says 1 energy, we can gain 15 block. The small cost of adding 2 wounds to our hand. These wounds, when we discard our hand, will go into our discard pile, and eventually we will draw them again when our draw pile reshuffles, and that will give us less card draw throughout the fight. However, the effect is fairly delayed, and in fights that won't go that long, 15 block immediately is very strong. So we take this card. It's good. You fall into a puddle. It is made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see your missing coins combined with gold from the unfortunate adventurers mixed together in the puddle. So here we can gain 75 gold at the cost of 11 HP, which makes sense given that we are going to be shopping soon. And we have plenty of HP right now. You hate goop, what a suckish event. That's rough. Slime goop. But we gain gold, and gold is good. Life is just a resource. Feeling the sting of the goop as the prolonged exposure starts to melt away at your skin, you manage to fish out the gold. Scrap ooze. As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of strange light. Perhaps something magical? It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. Yeah, so this is worth it, usually. You lose HP, and then if you miss, you can lose HP again with a higher chance of success, and you can keep doing that. And I think we should be doing that. The question is, how low HP would we go to before we stop? Because we are at 47 right now, and we don't want to be fighting Elite if we're too low. So one thing is that we can rest here for, I want to say like 22 or so. Hi, VZZ. See? I stream early. I guess if you live in Hawaii, that might be the case, yeah. What's the time difference? For me, it's 3 p.m. EST. Yeah, so if we take a lot of damage, then we go up here and rest, and then we'll probably be okay. So the rest we said was going to give us like 22, and I think that if we are... I think if we're at like 33 or so, we probably will live. Although it's really not ideal that we're missing out on the shop. Maybe one of these 2 question mark events will have a shop. I'll take another hallway, but... Yeah, so I'm down to go down to like 11-ish. 6 hours behind, oh my. So it's like 9 a.m. Wow. Very early. But thanks for being here. Let's get a relic. Aw, let's try again. Aw, let's try again. Aw, let's try again. Alright. After spending all of our HP, we are rewarded with a ceramic fish. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. I don't know. This is a little bit questionable. At least we're getting it early, so there's plenty of time to gain gold. But guess what? We already have a lot of gold, and we would really be having our HP instead of gold. Another thing I thought of is that we can go to this shop and buy potions. And maybe if we buy 2 potions, we can survive the elite fight at 21. Yeah, so we spent 26 life for a ceramic fish, which definitely was not helping us in the short term. Very much not. Question is, can we survive this act after this? And I think the answer is yes. We just need to be a little careful, and eventually we'll get our gold from the fish. Nothing but cats here is so happy that we have a ceramic fish. I think it's their favorite relic. We are damaged but rewarded. You stop by an eerie statue holding several masks. Something behind you softly whispers, "Stop." Alrighty. You swerve around to face the statue, which is now facing you. On closer inspection, it's not a statue, but a statuesque. A gaunt man. Statuesque gaunt man. Is he even breathing? Face. Let me touch. Maybe trade? We have 2 options. We can touch the face. We will lose 7 HP for 50 gold. This 7 HP is really not looking so good. Or we can face trade. So face trading, there are 5 possible faces that we can get. Each one of them is a relic. One of them gives us the face of cleric, so that whenever we climb a floor, I think we gain 1 max HP, which is super good. We can gain a lot of max HP throughout the act. One of them means that whenever we enter a question mark room, we gain 50 gold, which is super good. And one of them says that one of the ones that's bad means that we start each combat weakened. And one of the ones that's bad is our next chest we open is empty. And then the final face does nothing. It is the Mask of Cultist, which makes us caca at the start of each fight. And I was talking with some people, talking with Julius earlier, and we decided that trading faces is generally the best option here. Even though there are some bad faces you can get, in expectation we think it's pretty good. Well, let's see what face we get. Unfortunately, we got Gremlin Visage, which means we start each combat with 1 weak. Man, these events are not treating us well. For me? Oh, yes. We You see one of his arms flicker, and your face is in its hand. Your face has been swapped. Nice face. Nice face. Oh my. How do we survive now? Well, we buy potions, I think, and then we rest here. We have... we can also buy some card, maybe. Because currently our deck has barely any cards. Yeah, we have to spend our gold. Otherwise we're in big trouble. Alright, for relics we have Ink Bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1. I like this late game, but early game not so much. Darkstone Paragraph. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Not so good. Dark Pellet says whenever we play a power, attack, and skill the same turn, it removes all of our debuffs. This is normally very good on Ironclad. One thing to keep in mind though is, yeah, I mean we can remove our Gremlin Visage because we start with the debuff of being weak, but we don't have any powers in our deck currently, so it will not currently be useful. Also, there's an Apotheosis here, which is upgrade all of your cards for the rest of combat. Yeah, that's good, right? We have a lot of unupgraded cards, and if we get them upgraded, the fight will be much, much easier. So, other question about which potions. Liquid Bronze is barely doing anything. Not very much. And we can buy a block potion for 54. Gives us another 12 life, so we'll be at 33. Could also buy a skill potion. I think we might be dead to this next elite, honestly, though. Could buy an attack, like Iron Wave. Our deck just doesn't really have damage right now. There's not any good attacks here, like... I mean, Iron Wave is playable, I guess, but... What about Sever Soul for 79 gold? Can Sever Soul the wounds that Power 3 adds to our hand? Apotheosis is very good versus Lagavulin. And kind of not good versus the other two elites, unfortunately. Only very meh versus Slime Boss, and kind of bad versus Gremlin Knob. I mean, how in the heck are we ever beating Gremlin Knob? Well, so we have 12 block, which means we're at 33. Which means that we can survive the first 3 turns. So that means we have 4 turns to kill it. Let's think about the ideal scenario here. We bash strike turn 1, that's 17 damage. Then we deal 27, and then we deal 17, and then we deal 27. Is that even possible? Yeah, that's possible, but it's quite unlikely. Yeah, so in that case, we would not be dead to Gremlin Knob. So we have a chance. Is Apotheosis our best buy? I don't think it's pellets. What about the trip? Trip, not so good. I mean, it's kind of good versus Lagavulin. The Apotheosis is very, very good versus Lagavulin. It's just bad versus the other two. The Iron Wave is good in all of them. But the thing is, we can't buy, like, Block Potion and Apotheosis and Iron Wave. We can buy block potion and skill potion and iron wave. And what? And Sever Soul? That sort of hedges our bets against a lot of different scenarios. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly not optimal, right? But I think we just need to make sure that we survive these two fights, and then we rest here, and then we try to survive this fight. This will be an easier hallway fight. Okay. I think although I would love to have an Apotheosis in my deck, this gold is better spent on having attacks that will be playable versus Gremlin Knob, so that we have a higher chance of not dying to Gremlin Knob. And what about Lagavulin? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, it's Sentries. It is our friends, the Sentries. We start out with 1 weekend due to Gremlin Visage. Get the guy in the back. Next turn we will Skill Potion. Alright, dual wield, second wind, Burning Pact. Okay, not dual wield, right? Not Burning Pact. These cards aren't doing much. So what do we do if we take second wind here? I mean, we're not that happy about exhausting our defense. Twice? Yeah, I mean... Okay, so say we double strike in second wind. We would exhaust, we can double strike defend second wind. Exhaust 2 defense, so we go up to 15, we take 5. And additionally, we deal 12. I mean, I guess we have to. The other ones are just not good uses. Like, they just draw cards, right? They just add cards to our hand. And adding cards to our hand is not dealing damage or gaining block. What we need to do is deal damage or gain block. And this is the only card that does that. And, so yeah, that's what we have to do. Am I happy about exhausting these defense? Absolutely not. Am I happy about gaining block and dealing damage? Yes. Okay, so these things are shuffling into our discard pile right now. So I actually think that... I think that defend Sever on this guy makes sense, and then we hope we draw strike next turn. What's our chances of drawing strike next turn? Actually not that high. We have 3 strikes out of 16. So about 1/5 of our deck is strikes. Well, I can block potion, sever soul strike, and kill this guy. Then I will not have to worry quite as much for next turn, but the second wind is going to actually be really good if we draw a lot of dazed. That's a really good point. Alright, I don't want to risk not drawing a strike next turn. So we do kill it now. And block potion. Now we hope we draw good. Alright, second wind is good. Very good, actually. We should kill the guy that has less HP. Alright, we gotta defend. That's something. Got a power through. That's something. Now we have wounds in her discard as well as dazed. And now we draw 5 dazed. So sad. Oh no, we died. We died, friends. I mean, to be fair, there wasn't very many cards that blocked that we could have drawn over the last 2 turns, but still. Rip. Sentries, man. Sentries, that was a rough fight. Our skill potion and block potion didn't really get us there, did they? I wonder what we needed to do to beat the sentries. I guess not take as much damage. And not... It's just so hard because you don't know which elite you're gonna be fighting, and in the shop all the things are sort of good against different elites. But oh well. Nah, we do 1 ironclad per day. This mitigates how many times we can lose in a day. And so now it's time for a different class. What do we want? Silent, Defect, or Watcher? Any preference in the chat? Watcher? Okay, small disclaimer, I'm only on Ascension 14 at Watcher, so the game is going to be a little bit easier. But yeah, we can try. So Watcher is interesting because we have stances. So we have Wrath Stance and we have Calm Stance. When we exit Calm Stance, we gain 2 mana. That's all it does. And for Wrath Stance, we deal them double damage, but also take double damage. Alright, we can remove a card from our deck, obtain 6 max HP, obtain a curse and or choose a rare card to obtain, or boss swap relics. The Watcher's starting relic adds a miracle to her hand at the start of combat. A miracle just gains 1 energy and then exhausts. So this relic is actually not that critical, and boss swapping on Watcher is very good. Our boss at the end of Act 1 is the Guardian. We can fight a maximum of 3 elites, it looks like. To do that, we should path to this one, and Watcher is pretty good at the elites if I remember correctly. Also, this is Ascension 15, so they're probably easier. So yeah, let's boss swap. We got a Violet Lotus. It says whenever we exit column, we will gain an additional mana. Cool. Don't know about if I've ever got that before, but sounds fun. Okay, we can enter column, and we can interrupt these guys' curl up. The red louse buffs, the green louse applies weak, something I learned recently. So we can enter Wrath. Now our strikes deal a lot of damage. Watcher is a very strong character, by the way. Okay, I have no idea which of these cards is good, but let's see. Gain 7 block in Scry 3. Scry 3 looks at the top 3 cards of our draw pile, and we can discard any number of them. Safety. We can gain 4 block and add a card that gains 12 block into our hand. Additionally, the safety is retained. So if we don't want to play it this turn, then we can save it, and it will get saved in our hand until we decide to play it. Indignation. If we are in Wrath, we can imply 3 vulnerable to all enemies. And if we're not in Wrath, we can enter Wrath. Having more ways to enter Wrath is good. Gaining block is also pretty good, though. How good is Deceive Reality? I'm not sure. But, I like the idea of it. Retaining cards is fun. As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above as you approach the objects. What do you do? Heal 22. We don't need that. Plus 5 max HP, or obtain a relic at the cost of a curse. You can go up to the shop and remove the curse, so I'm down. Potion Belt. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. Now we're up to 4 potion slots. Okay, Scrappoos again. Not gonna read this one again. I think we all remember what it does. We lose our HP and gain relics, but since we're only on Ascension 14, we're barely losing that much HP. We only lose 3, 4, 5, 6. That's much, much, much less than 5, 6, 7, and 8. Although we did take a bit of damage there. Now we should remove our curse. Goodbye, regret. Nah, it's a good event. It just costs some HP, and getting a relic is generally worth it. Same reason that elite fights are worth it, for the most part. If you have HP, you should fight elites, because relics are good. Evaluate. Gain 6 block and shuffle an insight into your draw pile. I don't know about that one. It is on sale, though. Maybe not. Okay, we are getting hit for 18, but we have an anchor, so we have 10 block. Beautiful. It's Suicune-kun. Hi. This safety will be saved for later. Now we can enter our Wrath stance while we deal double damage. We have plenty of safeties. Things can't go that poorly. 13 gold and Essence of Steel. Gain 4 plated armor. Not bad. Crescendo, a way to enter Wrath that retains in our hand. Reach Heaven is 2 mana to deal 10 damage and adds a Through Violence into our draw pile, which is an incredibly good card that for 0 energy deals 20 damage and retains. So it retains so we can play it when we enter Wrath. Empty body, gain 7 block and exit our stance. Might be a good way to exit Wrath once we already enter Wrath. Only here for a bit. Yeah, we already died with Ironclad, unfortunately. The sentries were painful. And, some kind of bad luck before we got there, too. Fortunately, Ceramic Fish did not save us. And our potions were kind of bad. Yeah, we went to a shop with a lot of gold, but the potions we could buy were not giving us damage, really. And they didn't help. How come I can't see other people chatting? That is a good question that I do not know the answer to. I didn't believe in Ceramic Fish. I mean, it's just a fact that we spent, like, what, 20 HP for a relic, and then it didn't do anything for the fight that came up. Oh well. It's not that spending 20 HP for a relic was bad, it was just that, it was just that, combined with the bad luck in the future, we died. But in general, you will win more games if you click the Scrap Ooze button. That's just a fact, I think. We don't really have a lot of energy for reaching heaven, especially if we're... Well, I kind of like Crescendo. Alright, Lagavulin. We can accumulate safeties before the guy wakes up. We can enter Calm before the guy wakes up, which is also great. We will have to wake him up next turn, though, because he will wake up anyway. This is not an ideal way to wake him up. Entering Wrath right now is a bit suboptimal. We might not have a way to enter Calm. Alright, he's woken up anyway. So entering Wrath right now is a very bad idea. We would take double damage. Instead, we should probably use our potion, I would say, and try to gain block. Okay, now we can enter Wrath and then enter Calm afterward. That would allow us to deal 12 damage with Crescendo. This fight seems to be going exceedingly poorly, and I'm not sure why. Okay, now we can probably enter Wrath. What if we don't draw Vigilance, though? I don't know, maybe we just gotta do it. We're not dealing damage otherwise, so... Yeah, now we can deal double damage, and then we take 1,000,000 because we did not draw our Vigilance. Yep. We can play 2 safeties and take only 20, but... well... yeah, I guess. Now we have our Vigilance. We can exit the Wrath stance. Yeah, maybe I'm not playing this super well. Okay. Will we have damage? We have -2 strength. Oh yeah, because these debuffs aren't even that bad because we're not even Ascension 17. So we're probably fine here. Don't think we should enter Vigilance. Well, if we miss the strike, then if we don't draw 2 strikes, we are really, we're just dead, right? Okay, so there's a 1 in 6 chance, no, 1 in 3 chance that we will be dead if we end turn here. What if we Vigilance? Yeah, I guess we can Vigilance. Okay, let's not be dead. A lot of the time. Three blocker, 4 damage. Guess 3 block. Yeah, this is kind of a disaster. Alright, we got a Vajra. Start each combat with 1 strength. Nice! That's a good source of damage. Establishment says whenever a card is retained, reduce its cost by 1. That means that if we play Deceive Reality and not the safety, then the safety will cost 0 later. And also Crescendo will cost 0. And I feel like that's good. Okay, we can fight another Lagavulin if we want. I don't know. I felt like this fight shouldn't be so bad because we can, you know, play our Deceive Reality and play Vigilance before it wakes up. But then it just went so bad. Like, is it always gonna go that bad? We don't have any potions. So if the monster does return, are we dead? Also, this Lagavulin is harder than usual because it doesn't start off asleep. Okay, we should leave. Yeah, this Lagavulin fight is way harder than the normal one that you'll face. Eviscerated and Chopped means that it's gonna be a Lagavulin. If it was like Scoured by Flames or the other one, we'd have a better time. Should we rest? Should we fight an elite? I was kind of thinking maybe we should rest because I don't know what I'm doing. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Sounds good. Here is our knob. Nobbo of Nobbing. We can enter Calm if we want. Now our Crescendo will cost 0, so we'll gain all the energy, but we can't play skills! This is really scary, I don't know. Luckily we can spend all our energy, because when we exit Calm we're gonna have 3 mana additionally, so we'll have a total of 6 mana, which means we can play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we take at most 16. Do we have lethal? 14 times 4 is 56, plus 10 is 66, so we're 9 damage off. But what if we enter Wrath first? Then it should be exact lethal, right? 1 over. Perfect. 32 gold, a Mercury Hourglass at the start of each turn. We deal 3 damage to all enemies. Strength Potion. Ooh, Sands of Time. When it's a card that retains, we do have some retain synergy already. It's a big attack. Put down. Yeah, sure. Sounds fun. Ooh, it's hypnotizing colored mushrooms. We can anger them and get a curse, or we can stomp on them and also anger them, and eat them and get a curse, or we can anger them and get a hard fight. Fight shouldn't be that bad, but I don't really know. Will we die to it? Let's find out. Ambushed. Okay, Anchor is putting in big work. 10 block when they're attacking me for 18. Definitely don't want to enter Wrath right now. Got our card draw from Centennial Puzzle. Can enter Calm. And add a safety to our hand, which will get reduced to 0 cost for next turn. Oh, this is beautiful. There are two of them are buffing. We can kill that guy if we want. Just enter Wrath. Heck with it. Right, that fight wasn't so bad at all. We have now gotten Odd Mushrooms, so when we're vulnerable, we only take 25% more damage rather than 50% more. So it's also very good versus the Heart Fight, where you become vulnerable. Putting Miracle Plus into your hand at the start of your next X turns. Huh. Interesting. Don't think that's too good, personally. Flurry of Blows says whenever we change stances, it returns from our discard pile to our hand. It could be a lot of damage if we are changing stances here and now. Can try. We can also get a thing that can apply weakness. If we played an attack, then we can weaken it. I don't like Flurry of Blows. Hey. Establishment, enter Calm. If we enter Wrath, is it lethal? Probably. Boom. Power Potion. We can choose one of 3 random power cards to add to our hand. At the start of your next turn, enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. Tranquility is our card that retains and allows us to enter Calm. And so we can retain it. It will cost 0 with Establishment. And then if we need to get out of Wrath, then we'll have a way and we can save ourselves. Maybe it's good. I'm not even sure, but I'm taking it anyway. Oh my, a fungi beast and a slime. We have an anchor though, so we're not taking damage here. And we should get out of safety, I think. Safety will be useful for next turn. So if we enter Calm and then enter Wrath, we actually gain a mana. And then we can wait, that doesn't make sense. Does it? If we enter Wrath and then enter Calm. No. Enter Calm and then enter Wrath. No. Enter Calm then... yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. let's just enter Calm now then. Attack potion, very good. In our piece, we can draw cards, or we can enter Calm. Not sure how I feel about Inner Peace. Drawing cards is generally better, I think, if you're in Wrath. So that means maybe you just exited Calm and have more mana. Our boss is Guardian. Slash Whip might be good versus Guardian. Gaining block would be good versus Guardian. We don't have so much of that, do we? Yeah, we're probably gonna need to rest for Guardian. I don't know how Watcher does with that. Slash Whip? Nah. Three loses. Yeah, we don't want to enter Wrath right now, do we? 26? No, we don't. Okay. We gain block. They're hitting for 21. Calm, Wrath. Or we can just Wrath, double strike. Nope. Nope. No good. No good. Ow, we take damage. $10 gold. A card that retains. We like retaining. We also like block and card draw. This is good versus Guardian, I think. And we rest because I have no idea how this fight's gonna go. We do have potions though. Can we use our potion? What if we change stances, gain 4 block? That sounds fun. We probably can't kill it, right? 26. I mean, trigger the phase shift. Doesn't seem like it. We could potion to do that. 25. Seems better than taking 11. Okay. See what we get. Tantrum. Good way to keep entering Wrath, I guess. But what if we need to not be on Wrath? Then what? How about Wallop instead? Deal 10, deal 16, so we do need to enter Wrath, I guess. I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't know. I really don't. Okay, now we're gonna hit for 32. It'd be nice if we could draw our way to leave Wrath, which is this. Hooray. We could enter Wrath, which is good. We can wall up. And we can deal 42 damage. Probably good. We can wall up. Beautiful. Wall up is a good card. It gains block equal to how much damage you dealt. So, oh, but now we have this issue. Do we have some lethal here? We can gain mana. 42, 62. Yeah, we probably have lethal. We just have to take some spiky damage. But we'll gain from the mental fortress, so it's fine. Just take the spiky damage. Okay. Alpha. Ooh. Shuffle a beta into your draw pile. Ooh. Shuffle an omega into your draw pile. Omega says at the end of your turn you deal like 50 damage to all enemies, I want to say. Blasphemy says enter divinity and die next turn. We can gain a bunch of mana and then we deal triple damage. But then we die next turn. Brilliance says deal 12 and deals additional damage equal to mantra gained this combat. We don't really gain mantra, do we? Probably not Brilliance. Alpha, Beta, and Omega is a massive mana expenditure. Personally, I like Blasphemy. Runic Dome. You can no longer see enemy intents. How about no thank you? Double the effectiveness of potions. Remove 2 cards from your deck. Yeah, I won't pick Runic Doom. I don't think that one's very fun. Potions are really cool, but I just never use my potions, or like... I'm bad at using potions. So maybe it's just easier to take Empty Cage and not have to think about it as much. Maybe not. Doubling potions could be fun. Potions are only temporary buffs. We will make our deck permanently stronger by removing 2 cards. Act 2, the city. We face the Bronze Automaton at the end of the act. We can go fight some elites. Enter Wrath, enter Calm. Blasphemy. This will deal 63 damage, but it's at 79. Oh, but this will deal 21 damage. 63 and 21 is enough, right? 63 and 21 is 84. 84 is plenty. Hoggers. Whenever you scry, return this from the discard pile to your hand. Well, we don't scry much, unfortunately. It's a card that says retain. I do like cards that say retain on them. And this is actually scaling with our Vajra strength, because it really already is dealing 10. What's the upgrade? 4 extra? I don't know. I do like it when my cards say retain on them. Maybe I'll take it. Oh, it is a avocado! Nasty, nasty. Okay, we can enter calm. We can also draw some cards if we want. Sure. Ooh, establishment makes our flying sleeves cost less, you know? Oh, we triggered our Centennial puzzle. That's always good. How much block can we gain here? I think enough. Okay, this looks like a lot of damage. Go, go, go. Flurry of blows. Entering Wrath. Flurry of blows. Entering Calm. Flurry of blows. Blasphemy. Flurry of blows. Boom. Boom, boom. Alright, that was way more damage than we needed. Crush Joints Plus. The last played card this combat was a skill applied to vulnerable. That could be good. Too vulnerable. Swivel. Gain 8 block. The next attack you play costs 0. Nah. Protect. It says retain on it. Too vulnerable seems like it could be really good though. Like a combinationing that with Blasphemy. Blasphemy is scary, yeah, but it's good. It's a book! I love books. Okay, so on Ascension 15 you only lose 16 HP. Guess what? We got Nilri's Codex. We can shuffle cards into our draw pile. No Necronomicon though. Let's get a relic. Bag of Prep. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. We can remove all of our strikes for 5 bites. That means we can gain some healing. I really wish I didn't just use Empty Cage to remove 2 strikes. I wish I'd picked 2 defense. Then this choice would be so much easier. Healing is good though, right? Nah. I don't want to use my max HP like that. It's my max HP. I worked hard. What can we upgrade? Upgrade our Blasphemy to retain. Book of Stabbo. It's attacking for 14. All of these cards are retaining. Should we play them? Can save it, I guess. Save it for when it deals triple damage. Ooh, Wreath of Flame. The next attack this turn deals 5 additional damage. Wow. So we don't have lethal here, right? If we were to just enter Calm and enter Wrath, we'd have 4 mana. That's definitely not enough mana. Ooh, none of these. We're retaining a lot of cards. We have a Blasphemy now. Blasphemy makes this deal... wait. We have Blasphemy and then we would Flying Sleeve first, right? So Blasphemy would make this deal 60? And this deal 78. That's 138. 138? It's at 149. Unlucky. Okay, let's just use the speed potion. Oh, I forgot about the flurry of blows damage! Oh, I missed lethal. Didn't need to use the speed potion there. Wow. Alright, this is gotta... This is absolutely lethal. Toxic Egg, whenever you add a skill to your deck, upgrade it. Stance Potion, enter Calm or Wrath. Beautiful. Wallet Plus. Actually not so good with Blasphemy, but... Mantra Plus. Fear No Evil Plus. It's a way to enter Calm. Could be good. We already have... Nice to enter Wrath. I like Fear No Evil Plus. I also like Wallet Plus. Wallet Plus could gain us a lot of block if we were in Wrath. Though we're not really in Wrath that much. Is our deck just trying to not be in Wrath that much? Gain a lot of block until we can kill with Blasphemy and retaining? Okay, well, I guess Wall Up is still good though. Malleable. Flurry of Blows. We take a little bit of damage. Okay. If we Blasphemy right now, we can probably kill it. We gain how much mana? Oh, we can Tranquility first. Yeah, it's fine. It is a finest. I love Halt. If we're in Wrath, we gain so much block. 18 block for 0 mana. Halt. Good card. Okay, maybe we are trying to be in Wrath now. We have Wall Up and Halt. The Courier. Maybe we should rest, because I don't... know exactly. Start each combat with one artifact. Whenever we enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. Start a boss combat, heal 25. That's probably good, right? Okay, what if we just enter Wrath? Oh wait, we don't want to. What we want to do is just kill this guy. Then we take so much damage. If we enter Wrath first, it doesn't really help. Why is the mouse glowing? What? Oh, courier. Oh, it's glowing during the shop because it's active during the shop. They glow when they are giving some effect. For example, Centennial Puzzle is glowing because we haven't lost 3 HP yet. If we lose 3 HP, it'll be grayed out like this anchor. This anchor has already done its job, so it's grayed out. It already gained us 10 block. So I believe that is the answer to your question. Another establishment? Guess so. Nah. It's kind of ridiculous. Flurry of blows. Crush joints. How much damage do we have with blasphemy? Not that much, right? Well, this is playing vulnerable. So 33 and then like 90. Oh yeah, it probably is lethal actually. Nice. Toy Ornithopter, whenever you use a potion, heal 5 HP. Sounds good to me. Alpha Plus. Shuffle a Beta into your draw pile, exhaust. Or Protect Plus. It says retain on it. 2 energy for 16 blocks seems kind of meh at this point, but does retain for when we need it. I like that plan of being in Wrath and just like trying to halt and stuff. That sounds more fun. Should we do this just for the meme? It's probably good. We don't have to play it if we don't want to draw a beta. Apparitions! Hooray! Guess what? We can become intangible now. They're all upgraded also because we have Molten Egg. And yeah, so we can enter Wrath, go just play Apparition, and then even though we're taking double damage, we're not taking double damage because we're only taking 1 damage. Entering Wrath sounds good. Drawing a lot of cards also sounds good. Here's our apparitions. Yeah, we cannot care anymore. Discard that establishment, just put a new one in our deck. Wheel kick. Is this blasphemy lethal? Like, I feel like it probably is. We go up to 5 mana? Yeah. Almost certainly. That was kind of closer than I thought. I should have done the math. Consecrate? Nah. We can upgrade our establishment to make it innate. Sounds good. Chopsticks? I guess so. Alpha, shuffle a beta into your draw pile. That sounds fun. Diva form? At the start of your turn, gain mana and increase this gain by 1. PogChamp. Intercom. Just block the apparition. It stole Diva form. How could it? Are we ever gonna get Omega in play though? That's the real question. Yeah, I guess we can just crescendo. Yeah, it'll be fine. Should we intangible here? No, we shouldn't. Just defend. Stole Deceive Reality, that's fine, right? We don't even care. We just don't even care. Nope. Diva form. Boom! Omega's dealing 50 damage per turn. We're not taking any damage. Boom. See ya, Sukunkun. Thanks for stopping by. Whenever a card is created during combat, upgrade it. What cards do we create during combat? The alphas? Sounds funny. You can try it just for the meme. What about Diva Form though? Is Diva Form good? Diva Form seems like it might be good. We have Intangible, so we can just play Intangible and Diva Form. Hooray! Mana. I don't like potions. Potions are hard to think about. I don't want to think. Yeah, it doesn't matter so much. We can get some cards upgraded, I guess, and take these campfires. Oh, it's Darklings! At least we have a lot of apparition. We're completely fine. Okay. We'll just play all the apparitions, and then we're probably not going to take damage. We'll eventually get Omega in play. Omniscience, we can maybe get our Omega out or easy. Omniscience for Beta. Now we have 2 Omegas in there. Although we are taking a little bit of chip damage. Alright, there's the Omega. Omega! Omega value, if you ask me. Famous last words, I don't want to think. True. But thinking is hard. I don't want to think. Think I play this game to think? Let's just play all our apparitions and be intangible for a million years. Alright, we can just kill it, I guess. That's fine too.
Are we winning, George?
I died in Act 1, just playing Watcher.
Rough.
This card sounds kind of funny. Is it good? Could be good. I don't know. I like retaining cards. Perseverance says retain. Orb walkers. Easy peasy. Oh wait, not easy peasy if we're not intangible though. Well. Omniscience. Oh, Apparition is here. Hooray, I love Apparition. Let's enter Wrath Stance. Don't need those. Oh, if we didn't draw apparition, we might have just been dead, Lamont. But we did draw apparition, so we're going to apparition. And we don't really have any attacks, but no one cares. Should we just Sands of Time? Wait, we should not Sands of Time yet. Yeah, we won't be dead. We're just saving our resources. We can even Omniscience and Apparition if we really want. Let's just kill it. This is fine. Beta, blasphemy. Just enter column, it's fine. Okay, it's not enough. Which means we are very sad. What am I doing? These cards are just not good. And we played all our cards that we're retaining. We don't have any left besides Blasphemy. Seems suboptimal. We have a lot of energy though. See what this gives us. Secret weapon? Sure. Wait, it's an attack! I thought it was the one from last time, which was a skill. I'm actually a silly goose. We don't even have any attacks to get. RIP! On 16 top, whenever you have no cards in your hand, we draw a card. Sounds good to me. Spin, spin, spin! We get to remove a card from our deck. Rest. Okay. Repto lady. I need more attacks that is... Am I really just going for the alpha beta every single game? I feel like that's a bad plan. But I guess that's what I'm doing, huh? Meditate. Conclude. Conclude seems really good. We can kill all the little guys with one big conclusion. Okay, we just play these apparitions. 100%. Scroll is good. Beta, because we're the beta. Omega! Now we are very OP. We don't even care, we're just letting Omega do everything. Boom. Prayer wheel. You can get additional card rewards. Wave of the hand, whenever you gain block, apply 2 weak to all enemies. Could be good. Rest or Smith? What about recall? Sapphire key. Got all the keys now. Maybe we should rest. Be extra safe. Wait, that barely healed for anything. I'm a silly goose. Resting was probably not the move there. Vault, perfect. Vault is an absolutely insane watcher card, as you will see. This deck just does not feel very good to me. I'm not really sure why I keep going for this forcing Omega, you know? But these fights are easy if you draw the Omega early enough. Okay, cards that say retain we like. And cards that say block. How do we feel about those? I'm actually down for an Evaluate Plus. Gain a special relic? Nah. Let's just upgrade something. Like Eruption. Cost only 1. Giant head. Windmill strike? No. Peace sounds good though. Diva form sounds good. We're gaining all kinds of mana now. We're a diva. Draw 3 cards? Sure. Omega? Sure. Tangible? Sure. Wave of the hand, we can apply all kinds of weakness. I guess not all kinds, because we don't have a lot of blocking cards right now, but some kinds. Wait, why did I play that? That was not the move, was it? No worries, no worries. How much damage are we doing with all these wombo combo? Probably quite a lot.
Have you seen the original Wombo combo?
The original wombo combo?
I mean, I don't know if it's the original, it's a video where they play LOL and they scream, Wombo combo! 5 people made a combo. Probably with a Momo or something.
Or was it Malphite ulting in and everyone else just Yasuo ult or something?
No, it was older than that.
Okay. I feel like it's not lethal. Let's not do anything rash. Although I do love being rash. Rash sounds like a cool word, you know? I'm being rash. Do we need hand space? Yeah, we can just do this, it's fine. Oh, I didn't play halt. Whatever. I messed up. Or wall. What am I? I'm being a silly goose again. It's gotta be close to lethal now. To gold, a Darkstone parry up. Whenever we retain a curse, we can get some max HP. Gain block for each card in our hand. We do retain a lot of cards. Sounds cool. Tesseract. We don't really have a lot of HP to lose. Let's just take 1. So I have no attacks, draw 3 cards. Sounds good. Resting doesn't heal us for that much. Let's just smith something like this one maybe, or maybe yeah, probably this one. Wombo combo. We only have 1 boss right now, by the way, because we're not Ascension 20 yet. This is just good in this fight. Nothing else to be said about it. Tantrum? I guess. Oh, we got days shuffled in. That's no fun. evaluation. We're evaluating this spire right now. Blasphemy? No thanks. We only need one of those, seeing as it causes us to die in the next turn. Beta. That'll be good to play. Vault is very good. Omega, good to play. Apparition, good to play. All these things are retaining. We might as well get some of them out of here, huh? This one. And like... I don't know. Maybe not. I'm probably just gonna go for lethal next turn. Alright, let's do it. Flurry of blows. Tantrum. Flurry of blows. Blasphemy. Flurry of blows. Patience. Insight. Insight. Do we have enough damage? I feel like we don't. This is bad. Well. I don't really have any ways to draw cards unless this counts, but... Yeah, we didn't draw very many attacks. I thought we had so much card draw we could draw some attacks, but looks like we're 43 damage short. That is a rip. There's no ways to draw cards I can think of, right? Vault, I don't think will work. Although it could work. Let's see. Lamau. Oh, Lamau. Blasphemonka ass. Yeah, I guess I should have stopped and really computed some math there. See whether it was possible for me to like not draw any attacks with so many. I mean, we did draw some attacks. I just shouldn't have done it. Do you have to beat the boss to get to Ascension 15? Yeah. Yeah, we're still on 14. Runic Pyramid. All of our cards retain. We no longer discard any of them. Well, this is a little unfortunate. Power Potion. Whenever retained, lower its cost by 1. I mean, the retain part is wasted because we have Pyramid. But still. Mental Fortress, whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. Whenever you scry, gain 3 block. I like power cards. I also like changing stances. Take the damage here. I think Watcher is powerful in Act 1. Take lots of damage. How much damage can we take before we die to this elite? No one knows. Ooh. Can we fight an elite 11 HP? Yes, because we're actually healing back up. Oh, it's this one though. I don't know how to play versus this one. We need to make hand space. What do we want our hand to look like? Probably not a lot of defense, right? Establishment? Does this work with Pyramid? Oh my gosh, if it does, that's OP as heck. I have to try. Oh, that didn't work. They don't retain, they just don't discard. Wait, I did not make hand space. Well, wakey wakey. Oh, we're 1 damage off lethal? Wait, are we? $36? Oh, we can draw Sands of Time with our ink bottle! There we go! Teardrop Locket. Start each combat in calm. That's so good for us. With Runic Pyramid, we have some free energy. That's a great relic. I love it. Pressure points. someone say pressure points. All enemies lose HP equal to their mark. Sure. Why not? Resting is for silly gooses, I say. Make eruption cost 1 less. Nine plus 12 plus 12. Not really enough, is it? So we don't do that then. Do we even play our strikes right now? Or do we save them? No, we should play them, I think. I think we should play them. Runic Pyramid, there's so many more decisions to be made. Pressure points does not work against sentries because they have artifact. Youch. Well, we eruption. We go up to 4 mana. We could Sands of Time and just one-shot that guy, but then we take so much damage. So we shouldn't do that. We should instead be very sad and take 10 damage and hope that things will work out for us later. Like now, maybe. There's a problem. Which is that I didn't set up lethal on this guy with only 2 energy. So we can't play block. Oh, no. This is exceedingly unfortunate, but I have to do it. At least our defends are all retaining, so we can block this next hit. Should have played Mental Fortress over Defend there 100%. Here we can wait for Eruption, honestly, we have 2 defense. Strawberry, Blasphemy is PogChamp. Mercury Hourglass. Resting is for silly gooses. I would never rest. Attack Potion. Tantrum is interesting. And keep entering Wrath. Generally speaking, I think this is pretty good. Transform, a strike or defend. I don't know. On Watcher, strikes are significantly better than they are in other classes. Still though. Fasting. Fasting says gain 3 strength, 3 dexterity, and gain 1 less mana at the end of each turn. This is lethal. If it's not lethal, I'll eat my cat. Reach heaven? These type of cards are less good when you have Running Pyramid because if you don't play them, they just get stuck in your hand. And we just said that this doesn't... Oh, no, it does. Yeah, but we don't need cards that retain as much. What about, Wreath of Flame? Works with Tantrum. Sure. Upgrade. Upgrade a Wreath of Flame, I guess. Upgrade a Fasting. No, I'm not gonna eat my cat. I was right. I said if it wasn't right, I would eat my cat. Don't be weird. Fasting? Question mark? We don't gain as much mana in future turns, but we do all of the damage. Like, for example, wait. Nope, okay. Like, for example, boom. Wish! We can gain 25 gold with a card. That means every fight that happens, we get an extra 25 gold if we wish for 25 gold. That being said, we can also choose 6 plated armor or 3 strength. Whenever a card is created during combat, upgrade it. Don't think we plan on creating a lot of cards during combat. Eat your cat when you die then, if that happens. What? You're not making sense. Transform our strikes and defense. Sure thing. Gain mana at the start of our turn, we can no longer smith. Well, seeing as we don't like to rest, because we're playing Watcher and Watcher is OP, see, smithing is really what we're doing at rest site, so that's kind of a large cost. Okay, we got some cards. Are they good? No one knows. Double looter? That's illegal. Well, we can Eruption, follow up, and reach Heaven, which deals 9, 23, 43. But it's at 47! Attack potion. Cut through fate. Get a block card, maybe that'd be nice. Nice, okay. Well, That was definitely not a good turn, but at least it wasn't a completely bad turn. Vigilance, how much block is that gonna put us? Looks like mostly enough. Just take 3 more damage. Now we can wish for gold, and hopefully kill it next turn. Got our gold back, got our potion back. Another pressure points. I feel like we need block cards since we got rid of all our defense. A ritual dagger with a runic pyramid. Sounds good. Tantrum can knock these birdos down, which is a good thing to do typically. Too bad we don't have enough mana for the witch. I'd like to wish for gold. Why do you fight Ironclad mostly? Watcher is newest, I haven't played it as much. That's why I'm not Ascension 20 on it yet. I'm better at Ironclad. I have a lot more experience with Ironclad. And I like winning. So I play what I'm better at. I guess. That would be my explanation for that. If we blasphemy, is it lethal? Probably not, right? We do gain a lot of mana though. We gain go up to 7 mana. Fasting, huh? Fasting. How do I do this? I can't figure it out. I mean, I guess I could just follow up Ritual Dagger, Perseverance. Takes a lot of damage though. Pressure points. Okay, now we can just Eruption almost certainly, right? Oh my, 6 block, 2 cards, 1 week, I don't know. Bronze Scales, 3 Thorns. Talk to the Hand is a good card. It says whenever you attack this enemy, gain 2 block. I forgot the potion last fight. That was a mistake. It's time to spin. Oh no! Oh no! You spot him readying a shiv. The price has been paid. It is the slavers. And they are getting us. Okay, let's use our potions. Okay, this was not optimal. For block or enter calm? We're already in calm, so that doesn't seem to be so useful. But maybe for next turn, we could just go in 4 block right now. That'd help us not be dead right now. That's something. Let's try to not be dead right now. Scry is overrated. I think we're just dead right now though, aren't we? F. Seems that I am getting a little bit tired. Slavers, man. It do be like that. Did we make any mistakes in our Ironclad run? We had a really rough fight versus Jawworm. We gotta power through. We took 11 damage to gain 75 gold as opposed to losing some gold before we went to the shop. That just makes sense. We took 26 damage from a Scrap Ooze. So that was unlucky. But did each individual click make sense? I want to say yes. And then we got Ceramic Fish, which was unlucky. Then we had Face Trader. I think trading faces was the correct decision. Got unlucky with that. So we got Gremlin Visage. And then we bought the best things that we could at the shop, for the most part. We bought 2 potions. We just didn't have good options for our potions. But we bought 2 potions. And then we used them, and then we died to the sentries. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask Julius if he thinks I made any mistakes here. Yeah, I mean, scrap loose is always a little bit questionable, but I think it is good to take the damage for the relic. Pretty sure it's good. Oh yeah, the shop we could have. No, we just bought the best attacks we could from the shop. Like, there's nothing much to it really. I don't know. I don't have much to say about that run. Anyways, I'm feeling a bit tired now, and so I think I will end the stream. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get a little bit farther, and maybe I'll practice my my watcher in the meantime, maybe. Probably the first one. Probably the first run was a win. I just was a bit silly, unnecessarily. But it's more fun if you're a little bit silly. Good to have one really good focused run, and then just to allow for some silly stuff. Hi, nothing but cats. What's up? Okie dokie. Did you say hi because you wanted to say something else? Or just because you wanted to say hi when I was ending my stream? Hey, Peter. I am pretty much done for the day. Sorry if you just showed up, but I will hydrate anyway. My health is important. Yes. Hydration is very good. We like to hydrate. Anyways, it's been good. I'll see you tomorrow. Hope your day goes well and your life is good in general.